getting married in 22 weeks and they still haven't said how I wanted to be? Huh? I'm not the type to complain. If we don't get it, we try it again, and I'll die for the game. It's in my blood. They don't like us, and we question their mom like, why did you like that music? Promise I'll do it. I'm trying to give you my everything. I don't care what they are doing. I'm trying to do what they couldn't do. Laugh at the rappers you look up to. Don't waste time with the centerfolds. I'm alive, it's a miracle. Freestyle, this is middle school. I will battle the principal. We're all black like a funeral. I'm doing me, I don't live for you. I'm out here grinding. Okay. I'm out here grinding. I'm out here grinding.
If you've got a winery, brewery, or dairy, why buy industrial parts and supplies from across the country? Central Industrial Sales is your local source for supplies and equipment for the dairy, food processing, winery, and brewing industries. We specialize in custom fabrication, industrial cleaning equipment, sanitary fittings, valves, pumps, chemicals, and many other supplies. Everything's available through our website, by phone, or by dropping by our office. Call 509-375-4032 or find us at centralindustrialsales.com.
Pop into 2025 with Krispy Kreme. Yes, Krispy Kreme has teamed with Pop-Tarts to bring you our Pop-Tart collection. Come grab a dozen of your favorite donuts flavored as your favorite Pop-Tarts January 6th through 21st. While in store, ask how you could earn free donuts with the Krispy Kreme app. And we still have openings for your fundraisers. A great way to support your team, church, or other nonprofit. All at your local Krispy Kreme. 2805 Dupertail Street in Richland. Come in with a sweet tooth, leave with a smile.
Our UPS store in Pasco is known for its quality shipping service, but many don't know our locally owned store is a full-service print shop. From copies to posters to banners and more, think of the UPS store as your Pasco printing store for jobs both big and small. Our team is ready to turn your idea of business or personal needs into a reality. When you're looking for a local, convenient, and reliable print shop, think of the UPS store in Pasco located at 5426 North Road 68 or call us at 509-547-2624.
Inconveniences can happen at, well, inconvenient times. JRT Mechanical has plumbers and HVAC technicians available 24/7 if an emergency does arise. Or if you feel like your house isn't cooling like it used to, or if you're tired of a hose leaking from last winter's freeze, JRT is an honest, reliable company that's been in the Pacific Northwest for more than 3 decades. Give JRT Mechanical a call at 509-314-4314 or visit jrtmechanical.com.
In business and in life, there's no such thing as one size fits all. No two people we serve at High Street are the same. Every family, college student, business owner, entrepreneur, and individual are working toward a dream, and dreams are worth protecting. At High Street, we provide tailored insurance and financial solutions for businesses and families to protect what matters most to you, because we're specialized, like you. High Street Insurance and Financial Services. See possible.
It's the 40th meeting between these two teams. Welcome to Pasco, Washington. It's Chiawana and Richland. The Riverhawks hosting the Bombers for the first time this season. Jamie Council here at Chiawana High School. Just a few minutes away from our Pasco UPS store tip-off for all your printing and shipping needs. Think of the UPS store in Pasco. The Bombers undefeated, the reigning state runner-ups, losing last year in the 4A state championship. Meanwhile, Chiawana 9-1 overall. Their one loss coming to Kennewick. So again, the 40th overall meeting between these two teams. Chiawana, a relatively newer school, opening in 2009. And the Bombers, well, a lot of history over in Richland. Let's go ahead and take a look at our starters for these two teams. So the Richland Bombers are coached by Earl Streufert. As we get that on your screen, we have Landon Northrop, a junior, leading scorer in the MCC. And get this, not a senior starting on Richland. That is scary good for this team. So the state runner-ups had some big losses, playing a little different. Lucas Westerfield, 6'10", graduating, Josh Woodard, so figuring it out, but good nonetheless. So we have Landon Northrop, again leading the MCC in scoring, averaging over 33 points a game. Lance Hornvent, a 6'8" junior. We have Josiah Skako, a 6'5" junior. Silen Kiesel Kauhane, also a football player, is Jackson Woodard, the 6'2" sophomore. So that's the starting five for the visiting Richland Bombers. Taking a look at the starters for the Chiawana Riverhawks, they are coached by Chad Herron. We have Santana Cifuentes, Jermel Heavens, Ender Douglas, Gage Williams, and Cody Iverson. So both of these teams, younger teams. Iverson, the center for the football team that lost to the eventual state champions in football in the semifinals. Triple overtime in that one. And we're going to have an exciting one here tonight. We're going to take a quick break as we hear from our sponsors that make this possible. Again, tonight it is the Chiawana Riverhawks and the Richland Bombers. Pasco UPS store tip-off when we come back.
Our UPS store in Pasco is known for its quality shipping service, but many don't know our locally owned store is a full-service print shop. From copies to posters to banners and more, think of the UPS store as your Pasco printing store for jobs both big and small. Our team is ready to turn your idea of business or personal needs into a reality. When you're looking for a local, convenient, and reliable print shop, think of the UPS store in Pasco, located at 5426 North Road 68, or call us at 509-547-2624.
Inconveniences can happen at, well, inconvenient times. JRT Mechanical has plumbers and HVAC technicians available 24/7 if an emergency does arise. Or if you feel like your house isn't cooling like it used to, or if you're tired of a hose leaking from last winter's freeze, JRT is an honest, reliable company that's been in the Pacific Northwest for more than 3 decades. Give JRT Mechanical a call at 509-314-4314 or visit jrtmechanical.com.
Two of the top teams in the MCC facing off, the Richland Bombers and Chiawana Riverhawks. Again, just a couple minutes away from the Pasco UPS store tip-off. And we mentioned this is the 40th overall meeting between Chiawana and Richland. But Earl Streufert and Chad Herron, well, they go back a bit more. Chad Herron coached at Pasco High School before Chiawana opened its doors. So this is the 63rd meeting between Earl Stroyford and Chad Herron. So again, Chad Herron coached at Pasco, also played at Pasco. An interesting history here in Pasco. Stroyford holds a 41-21 lead over Herron over 24 seasons. Meanwhile, overall, Chiawana and Richland, this is the 40th matchup, and Richland leads 32-7 in that. And the last time that the Riverhawks have won at home against Richland was back in 2020. So looking to flip the script tonight as we're getting set. It will be Gage Williams going against Lance Hornvet. The 6'8 junior wins the tip for the Bombers, and we're off. Landon Northrop taking it up. Corner, 3. Sunk. Hornvet putting the Bombers on the board early. As now Chiawana, their first turn on offense, and Santana Cifuentes making his way, but got some contact before, so the bucket does not count. The first personal on Hornvet. First team foul. Chiawana will keep possession. Gage Williams reverse, gets it to go. It's a 1-point game as both these teams converting in their first offensive possessions. Northrop floating it in. Landon Northrop is a junior and one of many, as his older brother is the reigning point getter in the MCC, as Jackson Woodard sinking the 3. Richland takes a quick 6-point lead. It's 8-2. Timeout on the floor. You're watching MCC boys basketball here on the NFHS Sports Network.
Pop into 2025 with Krispy Kreme. Yes, Krispy Kreme has teamed with Pop-Tarts to bring you our Pop-Tart collection. Come grab a dozen of your favorite donuts flavored as your favorite Pop-Tarts January 6th through 21st. While in store, ask how you could earn free donuts with the Krispy Kreme app. And we still have openings for your fundraisers. A great way to support your team, church, or other nonprofit. All at your local Krispy Kreme. 2805 Dupertail Street in Richmond. Come in with a sweet tooth, leave with a smile.
Back at Chiawana High School, the cheerleaders in the house as Chiawana looking for their first win at home since 2020. Williams trying to feed Iverson, but good defense coming from Skako. Out the back, a scoreless possession for the Riverhawks as here come the Bombers. Hornvet. Pull up from the elbow, off the back iron. Cifuentes capturing the ball. Evans for 3, knocks it down. Now a 3-point game. Northrop looking to answer right back. A foul off of the ball. As Silen Kiesel Kalhane will pick up his first personal, second team foul. Giving the Riverhawks the ball. Cifuentes, 3, convinces it to go in, and we are knotted up here at 8. So Bombers looking for the go-ahead, and it comes from Silen Kiesel Kalhane. A nice feed. As those two teammates on the football field as well as here on the basketball court. Woodard picking up the assist. Williams, second team All-MCC, gets his pocket picked by QB1 on the other end. Lance Hornvet drops 3 in, and Richland will take the 5-point lead. 13-8, 5:15 remaining in quarter number 1. From downtown, dropped by Cifuentes. A 2-point game, but Richland wasting no time. The charge as getting knocked down was Gage Williams as well as Cody Iverson. So the defense by the Riverhawks will keep the Bombers at bay that time. The Riverhawks defense made a big difference last night. Williams kick out. Turnaround floater short by Williams. Coming down with it, Kiesel Kauhane. Northrop feeding Kiesel Kauhane off the mark. Iverson with the board. Williams for 3 and couldn't get there as Jackson Woodard finds the ball, and here come the Bombers. Hornvet over to Skako. Skako will pick up the foul, and Iverson hoping to draw 2 charges, but instead he'll pick up his first personal and first team foul for the Chiawana Riverhawks. At the line is Josiah Skako, a 6'5" junior. First shot short. So Richland, plenty of firepower. They have the top scorer in the MCC as well as the third scorer in the MCC. Northrop is first, and Hornvet is third as 0 for 2. Skako, 2-point game for the tie. Into the game, Benji Larios putting it in. 13 all here in Pasco. Northrop over to Hornvet. Hornvet floating it up and draws the foul. Couldn't get it to fall. He'll be headed to the line as picking up his first personal is Devin Davila. Timeout Bombers. We are all knotted at 13 points apiece with under 4 minutes left to go in quarter number 1. You're watching boys basketball here on the NFHS Sports Network.
If you've got a winery, brewery, or dairy, why buy industrial parts and supplies from across the country? Central Industrial Sales is your local source for supplies and equipment for the dairy, food processing, winery, and brewing industries. We specialize in custom fabrication, industrial cleaning equipment, sanitary fittings, valves, pumps, chemicals, and many other supplies. Everything's available through our website, by phone, or by dropping by our office. Call 509-375-4032 or find us at centralindustrialsales.com.
In business and in life, there's no such thing as one size fits all. No 2 people we serve at High Street are the same. Every family, college student, business owner, entrepreneur, and individual are working toward a dream, and dreams are worth protecting. At High Street, we provide tailored insurance and financial solutions for businesses and families to protect what matters most to you, because we're specialized, like you. High Street Insurance and Financial Services. See possible.
2 free throws coming for the third top point getter in the MCC. Lance Hornvet dropping his first, which gives the Bombers a 1-point advantage. And goes 2 for 2 at that trip to the charity stripe. 8 points already in the early goings of this one. Larios getting it over center court. Cifuentes looking to part the Red Sea, and he does We're tied once again. 15-15 here in quarter number 1. Northrop, Ornvet. Nice find. Skako off the glass for 2. Back and forth we go as the undefeated and state runner-up last year of the Richland Bombers. Cifuentes meets the ball. Athen Harris. Davila. 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. And Harris, bit too much, but Davila able to track it down with help from Larios. Cifuentes pulls up from the free throw line, and a sharp shooting from the junior. Last night, Cifuentes had 11 points. There was 5 players in double figures, 4 in double figure scoring. Cifuentes had 11 alongside Davila and Guy. Yet to see Guy in this game. Athen Harris led the team with 12 points. So a very deep team the Chiawana Riverhawks have, is talking with head coach Chad Herron. Asked him about the starting 5, and he said, well, it's more like a starting 7 or 8, as Benji Larios, who came off the bench, putting in 2 more, as Chiawana gets the go-ahead. Larios didn't do so much in the scoring department, but had double-figure rebounding. An error on the Bombers puts the ball into the Riverhawks' hands. So Chiawana Riverhawks getting the go-ahead in their last possession. Looking for a 4-point or 5-point, depending on where they pull up. Athen Harris for 3 off the mark, and Jackson Woodard is there. So Riverhawks not able to capitalize on the possession. Let's see about the Bombers, as we have a push off the ball. That's going to be on Benji Larios. It will be his first personal, 3rd team foul. Both teams sitting with 3 personals. So Chiawana coming off a 67-59 win last night over Southridge. Meanwhile, Richland coming off a 87-42 win over Pasco. So back in Pasco for the second day, this time facing Chiawana. Woodard for 3 as the Bombers retake the lead. 1-point advantage now with a 1:05 remaining in quarter number 1. 4 of the 5 players on the court for the Bombers with points. No point getters. Or Larios pulls up and knocks down another one. Riverhawks retake the lead. And again, a foul on the defense. Just Messiah Guy leaning into the Bombers just a little bit too much. As Messiah Guy, the freshman, will pick up his first personal, 4th team foul. Some changes for the Bombers. Zachary Rose, also as part of the Bomber football team. A wide receiver, as Jackson Woodard was a quarterback. Both these teams and both these programs valuing multi-sport athletes. And a tough one on that is Benji Larios getting tied up with the Bombers. They're going to call him on it. Not sure if I agree on that one, but it's hard to deny when a player goes flying. And that player was Michael Revell, the 6'5" junior, dropping his first free throw. Knotted at 21. He'll have one more for the go-ahead. for the lead, and he does. 22-21, 40 seconds remaining in quarter number one. Messiah Guy. Williams. Heavens for three. It banks and goes in. Jermel Heavens gives the Riverhawks the 2-point advantage. Guy putting the pressure on. Hornvet. Woodard, a long range two off the mark. And they're going to say Gage Williams was the last to touch that, as him and Zachary Rose are both reaching for the ball. So with 14.8 seconds remaining, the Bombers will have the ball, and they're putting in their sharpshooters, Landon Northrop and Lance Hornvet, in the game for Richland, as they will have it from the baseline. Northrop guarded by Williams. 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Northrop gets the foul. 2 shots coming his way. Gage Williams will pick up his first personal. 5.3 seconds remain in this first quarter. So Richland is in the bonus, but it was a shooting foul, so 2 shots regardless. Northrop brings the Bombers within 1. And we are tied at 24. 5 seconds. Davila. Twisting, turning, swatted away by the Bombers. The defensive play by the 6'5" Josiah Skako keeps the Riverhawks out of the twine after 1 quarter of play. Things tied up at 24. It's the top 2 teams in the MCC, Chiawana Riverhawks and Richland Bombers. You're watching the action here on the NFHS Sports Network.
Pop into 2025 with Krispy Kreme. Yes, Krispy Kreme is teamed with Pop-Tarts to bring you our Pop-Tart collection. Come grab a dozen of your favorite donuts flavored as your favorite Pop-Tarts January 6th through 21st. While in store, ask how you could earn free donuts with the Krispy Kreme app. And we still have openings for your fundraisers. A great way to support your team, church, or other nonprofit. All at your local Krispy Kreme. 2805 Dupertail Street in Richmond. Come in with a sweet tooth, leave with a smile.
Our UPS store in Pasco is known for its quality shipping service, but many don't know our locally owned store is a full-service print shop. From copies to posters to banners and more, think of the UPS store as your Pasco printing store for jobs both big and small. Our team is ready to turn your idea of business or personal needs into a reality. When you're looking for a local, convenient, and reliable print shop, think of the UPS store in Pasco, located at 5426 North Road 68, or call us at 509-547-2624.
A close one here in Pasco, tied up at 24 points apiece after 1 quarter of play. Back underway here as quarter number 2. Off and running. Gage Williams mishandled by Guy. He's able to recover. Messiah Guy pulls up for 3 off the back iron into the hands of Davila. Douglas, Williams, corner 3. And the freshman, Messiah Guy, gives the Riverhawks the 3-point advantage. Bombers looking to answer back. Woodard, pull up, short, and Williams is there for the rebound. The Bombers shooting nearly 60%, a bit lower now after that miss. Meanwhile, the Riverhawks shooting 62.5% as Heavens can get the bucket, but he'll pick up the foul, headed to the free throw line. And Josiah Skako called for his first personal, first team foul. And to end the first quarter, Skako with a big defensive play as the Bombers, a very young team. Heavens missing his first free throw. Jermel Heavens only made it to the free throw line once last night, going 1 for 2. And he goes a 1 for 2 here as it gives Chiawana a 4-point lead. I believe their largest lead in this game, as it's been a very close game. Northrop into Hornvet through 3 players. What a play rolling off of the fingertips. Hornvet brings the Bombers within 2. Double-digit scoring already for the 3rd top point getter in the MCC. 10 points for Lance Hornvet. Riverhawks up by 2. Guy Williams, corner 3, rings out, and Skako with the rebound. Hornvet, spin move, reverse lay-in goes. We're tied up at 28 points apiece. Lance Hornvet, 6'8", but so coordinated, as Josh Woodard will pick up his first personal. A trio of players back in the game for the Riverhawks: Benji Lario, Santana Cifuentes, and the senior Cody Iverson. Cody Iverson was the center on the Chiawana football team. Cifuentes into Larios. Heavens with time. Short. Back into the hands of Heavens. Try again off the back iron. Couldn't get that one to go. Larios trying to save it, but it's into the hands of the Bombers. So a scoreless possession for the Chiawana Riverhawks, tied up at 28. Bombers will have their turn, and a turnover. The Riverhawks will take the ball back. A foul off the ball. Landon Northrop picking up his first personal. So 3rd team foul, 3-0. Riverhawks with 3 team fouls. Riverhawks have stayed silent in that area, at least in this quarter. Tied up at 28. Larios feeding Cifuentes. Cifuentes off the mark. Larios fighting Braylon Edwards for the ball. Edwards winning that battle. Last touch by Benji Larios. So 3 scoreless possessions in a row, as Woodard feeding Hornvet. Hornvet twisting, turning, banks it in, giving the Bombers the 2-point advantage. 14 points now for Lance Hornvet. He came ready to play. Heavens off the mark. Hornvet driving, fadeaway, short, and into the hands of Larios. That's Larios' first rebound of this game, according to the stat sheet. Guy Iverson, hard finish as Cody Iverson ties things at 30 points apiece. Iverson near double-digit scoring, as off the mark by Edwards. Intercepted. What a great play. Zachary Rose, he looked like a wide receiver. Oh, wait, he is. 4-3, answering back. Lance Hornvet for the lead. So Zachary Rose with some theatrics, catching the ball, making sure not to get 1 foot in, and Hornvet on the other side dropping in 3. Richland with a 3-point advantage. Guy for the tie off the mark. A loose ball. Benji Larios got a hit to the face in that one. Whistle stays silent. Ball stays out of the net. And here come the Bombers. 33-30 as Hornvet ran out of real estate. The Riverhawks will take it back the other way. Pair of Bombers back on the floor. It's Silen Kiesel Kahane and Landon Northrop in the game. Northrop able to go off. He's had a few big games, but sitting with just 4 points. Guy, Cifuentes, Heavens, Evans with time, short, and Kiesel Calhane tracks it down. Jackson Woodard through 3 players. Off the mark, Larios gathers the ball. 3:05 left in this first half. Williams, guarded by Skako, over to Guy. Guy penetrating and picks up the foul. Northrop is going to pick up his second personal, just a little shove in the back. And it's tough because you want to hold your ground, but different players are different sizes, and the junior of 6'4", Landon Northrop, going against the 6-foot freshman of Messiah Guy. I always say for players that are bigger, and that means taller and hitting the gym, and I hate to use that term in the girls' game because sometimes taking it the wrong way, but when I say a big player, I mean that they play big, and I refer to that a lot by Kaya Foster, a 6'3" senior who had a double-double last night and led the girls in scoring, finishing with 24 today. Sometimes she won't get the foul, or she will get a light foul, and it's just part of the game. Being a bigger player myself, that seemed to be, I thought it was unfair. So a scoreless possession by the Bombers. And that's going to be a personal on Messiah Guy. So the Bombers with a 2-point lead, they will get the lead, or get the ball right back. First team foul by the Riverhawks. 4 for the Richland Bombers. 2:30 left to play in this first half. Braylon Edwards guarded by Cifuentes. Nice find down low, threading the needle, and Josiah Skako for 2. Taking it to the rim, Davila is denied. Skako coming up with another big stop for 3, dropped in by Jackson Woodard. So it is a 2. Just inside that arc. Cifuentes will have 2 shots coming his way, as picking up his first personal is Braylon Edwards. So 5th team foul. Cifuentes shooting free throws. His first trip to the charity stripe. As Cifuentes, a very quiet 10 points in this game. He had 11 last night. So riding that high. Cifuentes dropping in both free throws, as it's a 4-point game. Riverhawks almost getting the turnover, but Bombers will maintain possession. Athen Harris almost getting the job done, as the Riverhawks, they like their press. Turning defense into offense. They had 14 points off of turnovers in last night's victory over the Southridge Suns. Hornvet making his way to the cup. 6-point lead for the Bombers, and a 19-point performance already for Lance Hornvet. 3 off the mark. Hornvet with the ball. Bombers up by 6. 1:20 remaining in half. Northrop guarded by Cifuentes. And Cifuentes will, or rather that is it is on Cifuentes, excuse me. So Cifuentes putting 2 hands on the Bombers. Will pick up his first personal, 2nd team foul. Hornvet setting things up, guarded by Larios, over to Northrop, and getting tripped up. Looking like they're going for the alley-oop, a little bit of magic for the Bombers. Instead, Hornvet tripping over Davila, as Davila will pick up his 2nd personal. 3rd team foul, 107 left to go in half. Davila will take a seat. Ornvet, guarded by Larios, gets around Larios, and up and in it goes. 21-point performance already, less than a minute to go here in the first half. Cifuentes, Evans looking to kick it out, but instead Landon Northrop, 4-3 off the mark, and Benji Larios skies for the rebound. So a turnover. And that's going to be the second personal on Cifuentes as he's called for the charge. Defensive specialist Josiah Skako. He does it all. He has a few points, 4 points to be exact tonight. Cody Iverson back in the game. Ender Douglas also back in the game. Back underway, 30 seconds left to play in this first half. 41-33. Ornvet, pull up, short jumper dropped. 15 seconds, shot clock is off. Evans, kick out, Williams. Douglas. 3 seconds. From the pocket off of the mark. That will bring us to the half. After one half of play, the Richland Bombers on the road this weekend have the 10-point lead over the Chiawana Riverhawks. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors that make this coverage possible, and when we come back, we'll have some stats from the first half of play. You're watching Mid-Columbia Conference boys basketball here on the NFHS Sports Network.
If you've got a winery, brewery, or dairy, why buy industrial parts and supplies from across the country? Central Industrial Sales is your local source for supplies and equipment for the dairy, food processing, winery, and brewing industries. We specialize in custom fabrication, industrial cleaning equipment, sanitary fittings, valves, pumps, chemicals, and many other supplies. Everything's available through our website, by phone, or by dropping by our office. Call 509-375-4032 or find us at centralindustrialsales.com.
Pop into 2025 with Krispy Kreme. Yes, Krispy Kreme has teamed with Pop-Tarts to bring you our Pop-Tart collection. Come grab a dozen of your favorite donuts flavored as your favorite Pop-Tarts January 6th through 21st. While in store, ask how you could earn free donuts with the Krispy Kreme app. And we still have openings for your fundraisers. A great way to support your team, church, or other nonprofit. All at your local Krispy Kreme. 2805 Dupertail Street in Richmond. Come in with a sweet tooth, leave with a smile.
Our UPS store in Pasco is known for its quality shipping service, but many don't know our locally owned store is a full-service print shop. From copies to posters to banners and more, think of the UPS store as your Pasco printing store for jobs both big and small. Our team is ready to turn your idea of business or personal needs into a reality. When you're looking for a local, convenient, and reliable print shop, think of the UPS store in Pasco located at 5426 North Road 68 or call us at 509-547-2624.
Inconveniences can happen at, well, inconvenient times. JRT Mechanical has plumbers and HVAC technicians available 24/7 if an emergency does arise. Or if you feel like your house isn't cooling like it used to, or if you're tired of a hose leaking from last winter's freeze, JRT is an honest, reliable company that's been in the Pacific Northwest for more than 3 decades. Give JRT Mechanical a call at 509-314-4314 or visit jrtmechanical.com.
In business and in life, there's no such thing as one size fits all. No two people we serve at High Street are the same. Every family, college student, business owner, entrepreneur, and individual are working toward a dream, and dreams are worth protecting. At High Street, we provide tailored insurance and financial solutions for businesses and families to protect what matters most to you. Because we're specialized, like you. High Street Insurance and Financial Services. See possible.
If you've got a winery, brewery, or dairy, why buy industrial parts and supplies from across the country? Central Industrial Sales is your local source for supplies and equipment for the dairy, food processing, winery, and brewing industries. We specialize in custom fabrication, industrial cleaning equipment, sanitary fittings, valves, pumps, chemicals, and many other supplies. Everything's available through our website, by phone, or by dropping by our office. Call 509-375-4032 or find us at centralindustrialsales.com.
Pop into 2025 with Krispy Kreme. Yes, Krispy Kreme has teamed with Pop-Tarts to bring you our Pop-Tart collection. Come grab a dozen of your favorite donuts flavored as your favorite Pop-Tarts January 6th through 21st. While in store, ask how you could earn free donuts with the Krispy Kreme app. And we still have openings for your fundraisers. A great way to support your team, church, or other nonprofit. All at your local Krispy Kreme. 2805 Dupertail Street in Richland. Come in with a sweet tooth, leave with a smile.
Our UPS store in Pasco is known for its quality shipping service, but many don't know our locally owned store is a full-service print shop. From copies to posters to banners and more, think of the UPS store as your Pasco printing store for jobs both big and small. Our team is ready to turn your idea of business or personal needs into a reality. When you're looking for a local, convenient, and reliable print shop, think of the UPS store in Pasco located at 5426 North Road 68 or call us at 509-547-2624.
Inconveniences can happen at, well, inconvenient times. JRT Mechanical has plumbers and HVAC technicians available 24/7 if an emergency does arise. Or if you feel like your house isn't cooling like it used to, or if you're tired of a hose leaking from last winter's freeze, JRT is an honest, reliable company that's been in the Pacific Northwest for more than 3 decades. Give JRT Mechanical a call at 509-314-4314 or visit jrtmechanical.com.
In business and in life, there's no such thing as one size fits all. No two people we serve at High Street are the same. Every family, college student, business owner, entrepreneur, and individual are working toward a dream, and dreams are worth protecting. At High Street, we provide tailored insurance and financial solutions for businesses and families to protect what matters most to you, because we're specialized, like you. High Street Insurance and Financial Services. See possible.
It's halftime at Chiawana High School. Two of the top teams in the MCC facing off, and the state runner-ups last year up by 10. The Bombers undefeated this season, and with the 43-33 lead here at the break. So the Bombers 7-0, and the Riverhawks 9-1 overall, meaning that the Bombers are on a 7-game winning streak. Meanwhile, Chiawana, they have one league loss, one overall loss, and that came at the hands of the Kennewick Lions. And there was a rumor going around that they played that game with a girls' ball, and I just flat out asked Chad Heron, and he's like, yeah, I've heard that rumor too. It is 100% not true. So for anybody that heard that, I went straight to the source itself, and he said that some of the players are just sticking with it because the Riverhawks did not shoot well in that game. So 7-0, the Bombers looking for their 8th win, and the Chiawana Riverhawks looking to stick strong here in the MCC, 9-1 overall. And the Bombers, no seniors on their squad, or no seniors that play on their squad, so a very young team there. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stats from the first half of play. Well, the shooting percentage, Richland, they have the hot hand, shooting 59.3% from the field and 62.5% from distance. But the kicker here is that both of these teams have made 5 3-balls. So Chiawana, they've taken more shots to get it, but they also have 15 points from the long-range ball. Well, turnovers, ball handling isn't boding well for Chiawana. Normally, it's the other way around. Chiawana had 14 points off of turnovers in yesterday's win over the Suns, but tonight, Richland sitting with 10 points off of turnovers and winning the game on the boards just slightly, 16-14. and fairly spread out. No player with more than 3 rebounds for either squad. So team ball happening here as leading the way in scoring. No Bomber with more than 5 points, not unless your name is Lance Hornvet. In that case, he has 26 points. What a performance so far, 26 points in the first half for Lance Hornvet. Meanwhile, in double-digit scoring for the Riverhawks, Santana Cifuentes with 12 points. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and when we come back, we'll have action from the second half of play as the Bombers and the Riverhawks on the floor warming up. It's a Mid-Columbia Conference, a boys basketball action here on the NFHS Sports Network.
Our UPS store in Pasco is known for its quality shipping service, but many don't know our locally owned store is a full-service print shop. From copies to posters to banners and more, think of the UPS store as your Pasco printing store for jobs both big and small. Our team is ready to turn your idea of business or personal needs into a reality. When you're looking for a local, convenient, and reliable print shop, think of the UPS store in Pasco, located at 5426 North Road 68, or call us at 509-547-2624.
In business and in life, there's no such thing as one size fits all. No two people we serve at High Street are the same. Every family, college student, business owner, entrepreneur, and individual are working toward a dream, and dreams are worth protecting. At High Street, we provide tailored insurance and financial solutions for businesses and families to protect what matters most to you, because we're specialized, like you. High Street Insurance and Financial Services. See possible.
Back. So Lance Hornvet with 26 points in the first half as the second half about to get underway here at Chiawana High School, and we're off. The Bombers will have the first possession of the half, and wide open. Kiesel Kauhane couldn't convert. Riverhawks, Cifuentes gets the ball knocked loose. Northrop just poking it out, and they're going to say that it was last touched by Cifuentes. So Cifuentes not happy about the call, but the Bombers sure are as they create the turnover. And Jackson Woodard guarded by Cifuentes. Hornvet kick out. Woodard, 3, short. Northrop able to get the ball, and picking up the foul is Ender Douglas. That will be his first personal and first team foul. Quick fire in, and that's 2 more for Lance Hornvet. .45-33, and that was the first points of the second half as Cody Iverson adds in 2 more. So back to being a 10-point game. Woodard, Northrop runs into the wall of Iverson. Woodard. Northrop loses the dribble, able to find Skako off the mark, and Iverson with the rebound. Rebound number 3 for Cody Iverson. Cifuentes for 3, rings out, and Williams able to capture the ball. Corner 3. Ender Douglas for 3, as it's now a single-digit deficit for the Chiawana Riverhawks. So Richland, the state runner-up. Josiah Skako had 2 big blocks in that first half. Hornvet almost picked away by Heavens, but Skako able to keep the Riverhawks at bay. A foul. Jermel Heavens. And Hornvet, I think he just wanted the ball, so got the foul, visibly not happy. But the Bombers will keep possession. Back underway, Jackson Woodard over to Lance Hornvet. Hornvet guarded by 2 players. Kiesel Kalhane unable to get it to go, and how about that defensive effort from Santana Cifuentes? So Cifuentes, a 5'10 junior with the block. Richland keeping possession. And Ender Douglas will pick up his second personal. Putting 2 hands, you have to be careful on that. Anytime the Stripes see 2 hands, the whistle is going to be called. So Ender Douglas, the sophomore, picking up his second. 5:40 remaining in quarter number 3 as Skako receives the ball. Kiesel Kahane puts it into the hands of Northrop, and Ender Douglas once again, and that's twice now that the Bombers have put the ball in the cup, but also got the foul called. So 4 team fouls for the Riverhawks. Northrop floats it in. Northrop now sitting with 6 points. 47-38. A turnover on that one. So the Bombers up by 9. Woodard into Hornvet. Hornvet looking for the back door. Williams and Iverson put it into the hands of Cifuentes. Cifuentes leading the Riverhawk charge. And that one far short. Pass broken up by Cifuentes. So the Bombers looking for the quick point. We'll have to wait a little bit as Jackson Woodard. Northrop fade away off the back iron. Heavens is there with the rebound. Setting up the offense. Douglas. Cifuentes. Shot clock at 11. Cifuentes kick out. Douglas. Gage Williams. Guarded by Kiesel Kahane as Williams gets the 2 and the harm with it. So Gage Williams, second team all MCC, at the line shooting a free throw, looking to complete the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Off the mark. That was Williams' first trip to the charity stripe in this game, so it's now a 7-point game, 47-40. Hornvet, and that's going to be 2 points just inside that 3-point line. So a long range 2. That gives Hornvet now 27 points. Bombers with a takeaway, but it will be a foul. Cifuentes slow to get up. Show number 4. So Cifuentes was a little slow to get up, a bit shaken up, but it was a foul on Gage Williams. So into the bonus, the Bombers go with 4 minutes yet to play. First free throw off the mark. Timeout on the floor. It will be a 30-second timeout. We're going to step away 49-40 here in quarter number 3 at Chiawana High School.
Inconveniences can happen at, well, inconvenient times. JRT Mechanical has plumbers and HVAC technicians available 24/7 if an emergency does arise. Or if you feel like your house isn't cooling like it used to, or if you're tired of a hose leaking from last winter's freeze, JRT is an honest, reliable company that's been in the Pacific Northwest for more than 3 decades. Give JRT Mechanical a call at 509-314-4314 or visit jrtmechanical.com.
Back at Chiawana High School, a 9-point lead for the Bombers in the 40th overall meeting between these two teams. So Richland will be shooting free throws at the rest of this one, with the Bombers in the bonus, and the free throw makes it now back to a double-digit lead for Chiawana. Heavens, kick out, Benji Larios. Messiah Guy gets the screen from Larios. Larios gets the ball right back. Shot clock at 4. Guy pulls up from the elbow off the mark. Williams fights for the ball. Finds on the back door, banked in by Athen Harris. Athen Harris getting his first points of this game. Pull up from the free throw line off the mark. Fade away, put in by Northrop. So second chance effort, good for the junior that leads all scorers in the MCC. Heavens, kick out. Williams penetrating, corner, 3. Heavens, got it. Back the other way, Northrop, the hoop and the harm. Getting the bucket and fouled in the process. That will be the second personal on Gage Williams. Cifuentes back in the game, and he was shaken up earlier. Looks to be good now as Athen Harris will take a seat. And Northrop completing the three-point play the old-fashioned way, 55-45. 2:45 yet to play in quarter number 3. Williams looking for the pass. Larios guarded by Northrop. Bullies his way, finds an opening, and Northrop will pick up his third personal. Or rather his... That's going to be... they gave it the foul to Braylon Edwards, so it will be a foul off the ball, I guess is the call. So Riverhawks have it from the baseline. Edwards picking up his second. Cifuentes going through all 5 players and laying it in. Cifuentes in double-digit scoring. And cutting through the Riverhawks was Landon Northrop. Lays in 2 more. Northrop now with 8 points, starting to come alive. Williams couldn't get it to fall, but 2 shots coming his way. That's going to be the third personal on Lance Hornvet. So Gage Williams shooting free throws, makes his first. He's now 1 of 2. And 2 of 3 as he drops in his second. Under 2 minutes left to play here in quarter number 3. Woodard guarded by Guy. Ball popped up and Messiah Guy gets the turnover, but Landon Northrop picking the pocket of the freshman right back. Down low, Edwards, kick out, Woodard, 3. Hot hands, and Woodard puts in 3 more. Sharing is caring for the Richland Bombers. 60-49, 90 seconds remaining. Gage Williams for 3. Off the back iron. Hornvet with the rebound and floats it in nice and easy. 4-2 on the other side. Hornvet now with 30 points, hitting the 3-0. Basketball, that's a good thing. Cifuentes getting the hard 2 and it gets the foul to go along with it. Cifuentes now up to 14 points. Heavens with 10 points. And Northrop in double-figure scoring with 11. Cifuentes was 2 for 2, now 2 of 3. But Gage Williams gets the 2, and on that one, Hornvet not willing to pick up another personal. 53-62 Bombers with the lead. Timeout on the floor. You're watching high school boys basketball on the NFHS Sports Network.
Our UPS store in Pasco is known for its quality shipping service, but many don't know our locally owned store is a full-service print shop. From copies to posters to banners and more, think of the UPS store as your Pasco printing store for jobs both big and small. Our team is ready to turn your idea of business or personal needs into a reality. When you're looking for a local, convenient, and reliable print shop, think of the UPS store in Pasco, located at 5426 North Road 68, or call us at 509-547-2624.
9-point lead for the Bombers. Bombers will have the ball from the baseline as we are back underway. Northrop with 11 points. Travel called. That will give the Riverhawks the ball with less than a minute to play here in the third quarter. So the Bombers outscored the Riverhawks by 10 in quarter number 2. Larios works into Williams. Williams working the post and puts in 2. Skako kick out. Woodard 3 rings out, and Benji Larios with the rebound. Guy feeding Larios. Not quite enough as Jackson Woodard back the other way. Kick out. Skako, pocket. Into the hands of Williams. Heavens at the buzzer. Can't get it to go in, so with time expiring, the ball stays out of the twine. After 3 quarters of play, 62-55, Bombers in the driver's seat.
Pop into 2025 with Krispy Kreme. Yes, Krispy Kreme has teamed with Pop-Tarts to bring you our Pop-Tart collection. Come grab a dozen of your favorite donuts flavored as your favorite Pop-Tarts January 6th through 21st. While in store, ask how you could earn free donuts with the Krispy Kreme app. And we still have openings for your fundraisers. A great way to support your team, church, or other nonprofit. All at your local Krispy Kreme. 2805 Dupertail Street in Richmond. Come in with a sweet tooth, leave with a smile.
Inconveniences can happen at, well, inconvenient times. JRT Mechanical has plumbers and HVAC technicians available 24/7 if an emergency does arise. Or if you feel like your house isn't cooling like it used to, or if you're tired of a hose leaking from last winter's freeze, JRT is an honest, reliable company that's been in the Pacific Northwest for more than 3 decades. Give JRT Mechanical a call at 509-314-4314 or visit jrtmechanical.com.
Leading the charge, Lance Hornvet with 30 as 1 quarter left to play here in Pasco. Williams, Heavens, Messiah Guy, corner 3, rings out And Williams hoping for the call on that one, but last touch by Williams. Hopeful thinking, but love the effort. So a scoreless possession by Chiawana. Jackson Woodard also in double-digit scoring. He has 12, 5 of 9. Woodard guarded by Guy, and Guy putting his elbow out. He will pick up his third personal. So a look at the freshman and the sophomore, two young talents in the Tri-Cities. Jackson Woodard, QB1 for the football team that made it into the playoffs for the Bombers. Hornvet, Skako, Northrop finding some space, shot off the mark. The ball loose and into the hands of Larios. It's a 2-on-3, and Guy is going to take it himself. Big play coming from the freshman. Kiesel Kohane, Northrop off the mark. Kiesel Kohane with the rebound, kick out, shot short, and into the hands of Gage Williams. Cifuentes, 62-57, a 5-point deficit as the Riverhawks a little bit of making up to do. Gage Williams, the tough shot off the mark. Woodard picks up the foul. I believe that will be Cifuentes' third. And it is. Santana Cifuentes puts Jackson Woodard at the line. Woodard knocks down his first. And convinces it to go in on his second. Extends the lead to 7 for the Bombers. Cifuentes into Larios. Cifuentes floating from the baseline off the mark. Skako with the rebound. That is rebound number 3 by Josiah Skako. Woodard working his way around Guy. Northrop looking to split players and picking up his third personal. That will be Benji Larios. Third team foul and 2 shots coming for Landon Northrop. He has been to the charity stripe a couple times already, 3 of 3. Richland shooting 76.9, we'll call it 77% from the charity stripe. First one off the back iron. So double-digit scoring from the free throw line. Now 11 as going 1 for 2 is Northrop. 65-57, now an 8-point lead. Riverhawks looking to stop the bleeding. Northrop going to run over Messiah Guy. A good fake by Guy and took the hit for it. That will be Northrop's third personal. First team foul, 5:45 remaining in this game. Cifuentes to Williams. Evans finding his way through, and what was a wide open layup off the mark. Not the possession you'd want on that one. A beautiful setup as Benji Larios will pick up the foul. Larios thought he got all ball. The stripes had something different to say. So with that, Benji Larios will pick up his fourth personal, and that puts Silen Kiesel Kohane at the free throw line. And he sinks his first 12 points now from the charity stripe for the Bombers as their lead goes to 9. And you can not like the call all you want, but on the other side, the Riverhawks just missing some easy ones and some of the hard ones they've made. So something that makes the Bombers so good is their consistency. Valerios willing things to happen. He goes in hard and gets Lance Hornvet to commit his 4th personal. So 2 free throws coming for Benji Larios, his first trip to the charity stripe. And that breaks a scoreless streak for the Riverhawks. Off the back iron, Kiesel Kauhane with the rebound for Richland. Skako into Hornvet for 3. Nothing but net. 33 points now for Lance Hornvet. 69-58, back to a double-digit lead for the Bombers. Cifuentes shot off the mark. Jackson Woodard with the ball, taking it up, guarded by Guy. Woodard behind the back. Northrop shakes his man off the back iron, and Jermel Heavens. And Northrop saw the ball, seeing red, and he will pick up his 4th personal. So the 2 top scorers, at least when it comes to this overall stat sheets, and Landon Northrop and Lance Hornvet have 4 personal fouls. Jackson Woodard with 14 points, and it's an 11-point lead for Richland. Timeout on the floor. Chiawana calling a timeout. You're watching the NFHS Sports Network.
Pop into 2025 with Krispy Kreme. Yes, Krispy Kreme has teamed with Pop-Tarts to bring you our Pop-Tart collection. Come grab a dozen of your favorite donuts flavored as your favorite Pop-Tarts January 6th through 21st. While in store, ask how you could earn free donuts with the Krispy Kreme app. And we still have openings for your fundraisers. A great way to support your team, church, or other nonprofit. All at your local Krispy Kreme. 2805 Dupertail Street in Richmond. Come in with a sweet tooth, leave with a smile.
Our UPS store in Pasco is known for its quality shipping service, but many don't know our locally owned store is a full-service print shop. From copies to posters to banners and more, think of the UPS store as your Pasco printing store for jobs both big and small. Our team is ready to turn your idea of business or personal needs into a reality. When you're looking for a local, convenient, and reliable print shop, think of the UPS store in Pasco, located at 5426 North Road 68, or call us at 509-547-2624.
The Chiawana Riverhawks down by 11. Chad Herron calling a timeout. It's now or never for the Riverhawks. Santana Cifuentes leading the charge for Chiawana. So far 16 points as the Riverhawks will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Cifuentes trying his range off the mark. Larios with the rebound. Guy for 3, and the freshman coming up big. Now a single-digit deficit for the Chiawana Riverhawks. They're not going down without a fight. And Guy coming up with the turnover. A big swing could be in store for the Riverhawks. Guy guarded by Woodard. Into the hands of Larios. Gage Williams, high off the glass, and gets it to fall. What a turn. I don't know what Chad Herron said. And then calling the timeout is Earl Streufert as the Riverhawks respond in a big way with 3:49 remaining. It's a 6-point game here in Pasco, Washington.
In business and in life, there's no such thing as one size fits all. No 2 people we serve at High Street are the same. Every family, college student, business owner, entrepreneur, and individual are working toward a dream, and dreams are worth protecting. At High Street, we provide tailored insurance and financial solutions for businesses and families to protect what matters most to you, because we're specialized, like you. High Street Insurance and Financial Services. See possible.
3 players on the floor sitting with 4 personal fouls. Lance Hornvet is one of them. Hornvet has 33 points. The other is Landon Northrop, leads the MCC in scoring, has 12 tonight. And then the other, Benji Larios, for the Chiawana Riverhawks. Back underway, Bombers coming out of a timeout, now a 6-point game. Kiesel Kohane on the back door, good timing as Skako with the smart play, able to convert coming out of the timeout. Exactly what Stroifert wanted as the lead extended to 8. Cifuentes gets swatted as Skako comes up big once again. The defensive specialist, what a game he is having, the 6'5 junior. Fun to watch as the Riverhawks get the ball back. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Messiah Guy throws it up off the mark. Hornvet is there with the rebound. Hornvet guarded by Williams. Setting things up. Picked up by Heavens. Over to Woodard. Woodard pulls up for the J. Gets it to drop and gets the foul as he's hit in the follow through. What a great drawn-up play. Watching Woodard, he went around the world as Messiah Guy was guarding him, and Woodard went around the baseline, got the ball, the 2, and the point to boot. 74-63, under 3 to play in this one. Cifuentes from deep, short, into the hands of Kiesel Kohane. Kohane, that is now 8 rebounds from way deep, and Northrop adds 3 more. 15 points for the junior as Chiawana calling a timeout. It's the top 2 teams in the MCC here on the NFHS Sports Network.
Our UPS store in Pasco is known for its quality shipping service, but many don't know our locally owned store is a full-service print shop. From copies to posters to banners and more, think of the UPS store as your Pasco printing store for jobs both big and small. Our team is ready to turn your idea of business or personal needs into a reality. When you're looking for a local, convenient, and reliable print shop, think of the UPS store in Pasco, located at 5426 North Road 68, or call us at 509-547-2624.
71-63, our score, and big play ability, the ability to put up big numbers. Well, the Bombers have it. Lance Hornvet with 35 points. It's going to make the Bombers hard to stop because you take a look at Chiawana, they're playing well. They have 63 points and 3 players in double-figure scoring. Almost 4 as a guy sitting with 9, but having a player that you're going against that's putting up 35 points, well, how do you stop that? Chad Herron and the Riverhawks are still trying to figure that out as they are down in double digits. A spill by the Chiawana bench will stop the play, making sure the floor is safe for all. Thank you to the assistant coaches, Chris Ortiz, Kenton Alford, Eric Wren, and Matt Bolts, the assistant coaches for Chiawana, as we are back underway. So Richland, 3 players in double-figure scoring. Hornvet with 35, Woodard with 17, and Northrop with 15. And drawing the foul is Larios. Took a little hit to the face as Josiah Skako is going to pick up his 3rd personal. Almost poked it away. So close, but no cigar, as that is team foul number 4. So right now, Richland in the bonus, and 4 team fouls for the Bombers. Poking it away was Northrop. So it will remain a Chiawana ball. Just 4 seconds taken off the shot clock. 2:22 remaining as Jermel Heavens set for the inbound. Cifuentes leading the charge with 16 points. Off the back iron, loose ball, and it's last touched by the Riverhawks. Good effort by Silent Kiesel Kauhane, refusing to give up the ball. And these players playing hard, some sweat on the floor as Woodard perhaps has played a towel boy watching his older brothers. And Jackson Woodard drying the floor. Josh Woodard, the older brother of sophomore Jackson Woodard, playing a big part on last year's squad that was second in state. Silent Kiesel Kauhane putting another 2 in. That's 6 points for Kauhane. Heavens getting it to fall. Tit for tat, these two teams trading blows. Corner, Skako into the hands of Woodard. Northrop, and a pass right into the hands of Gage Williams. Wrong colors as the Riverhawks looking to capitalize on the opportunity. Williams off the glass for 2. And that's exactly what Chad Heron wants, is go hard to the hoop. 2 players on the floor for Richland have 4 personal fouls. Cifuentes, corner 3, rings out, and getting the rebound and drawing the foul is Hornvet. So both, or rather just Richland is in the bonus. Iverson picking up his 2nd personal. 4 team fouls for the Bombers. So on their next one, the Riverhawks will be in the bonus. Hornvet. Looks like the stat sheet didn't get his last one, as he did miss the 3-point play, but put in both free throws that time around. So it says he was 2 for 2 coming into it, but I believe he is 2 of 3 and now 4 of 5. Corner 3, Larios off the mark. Skako is there. That is his 4th rebound. Northrop feeding Kiesel Kauhane. Sharing the ball. Richland now with 15 total assists in this game. Kiesel Kauhane will pick up his 3rd, and that puts the Bombers into the bonus as Jermel Heavens shooting free throws. 39 seconds remaining in this game. As Evans knocks in his 1st. And goes 2 for 2. 83-69, 40 seconds remaining in this one. We'll see how they play it as Jackson Woodard taking it up the floor. Just looking to take as much time off and finding the rim and the twine is Landon Northrop. Another 2 for the Bombers. Northrop now with 17 points. Cifuentes, good move, shakes his man, and we'll have 2 shots. Skako picking up his 4th, found some contact somewhere in that. Cifuentes knocking in his 1st. That is 17 points. Now for Cifuentes, back-to-back nights of double-digit scoring. 14.8 seconds in this one. Kiesel Kalhane down low. The Bombers refusing to let up off the gas. 5 seconds. Cifuentes, long range short, and holding on to it is the man that has 37 points. Lance Hornvet with the ball in hand as Richland gets the win. 87-71 the final in this one. The Bombers still undefeated in MCC play, still undefeated overall. As let's take a look at the stats in this one. Lance Hornvet with 37 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And also for the Bombers, Jackson Woodard had 17 points and 6 assists, 17 points for Landon Northrop. Meanwhile, for the Riverhawks, 3 players in double digits. Santana Cifuentes with 16, Jermel Heavens with 14, and Gage Williams also with